You know that 50 naira that they will charge you when 10,000 naira and above enters your account? The federal government has generated a revenue of about 360 billion naira from the electronic money transfer levy. Wait, let me explain. So from January to October 2025, the federal government have generated 360 billion naira in revenue. Let's run down the revenue of each month together. So in January, the federal government generated 21.40 billion naira, and in February they generated 36.64 billion naira from 50 naira. This tends to show us that no matter how small government policies and programs may seem, it has its huge impact on the broader view. So in March, they generated 26.01 billion naira. In April was 40.48 billion naira. In May was 28.82 billion naira. In June was 30.38. July was 39.17. August was 33.68. September was 53.84. And lastly, in October was 49.87 billion naira. However, after summing up these figures, it gave us 360.29 billion naira, and they recorded 360 billion naira. Of course, one may be wondering what these monies are being used for. However, according to the federal government, this money is being shared among the tiers and levels of government. You know, the tiers and levels of government is quite different from the arms of government. When we refer to the tiers and levels of government, we're talking about the federal, state, and local government, and not the legislature, executive, and judiciary. So the federal government said that 50% will be given to the federal government, and 50% of 360 billion naira is 54 billion naira, while 85% will be given to the state and local government, of which 85% of 360 billion naira is equals to 306 billion naira. Whether these monies are being used judiciously is not what I want to go into. This further draws our attention to hold various states and local governments accountable when it comes to mismanagement of funds or any form of financial corruption, not just the federal government. Lastly, remember that the federal government has set to stop the payment of this electronic money transfer levy from January 2026. We will stop paying such levies. So there will be the introduction of the new tax reform of 25% on tax. Stay tuned for be giving us key things we need to know concerning the new tax law of 2026. However, tell me your thoughts about this in the comment section. But before then, please do not forget to
enjoy your weekend. Thank you.